Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. This article comes to you guys from the unmc.edu. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So this is directly from the University of Nebraska Medical Center's website. This is a big one, right? T-Mobile said it would take them some time, and they said it was like fine-tuning the network. Now they had integrated the Sprint network. They added the 2.5 spectrum onto the towers, and they know that they have to make further improvements, such as indoor locations. That's probably still their biggest issue. So T-Mobile joins Medical Center's distribution antenna system. So they got on the indoor DAS. So let's check this out. T-Mobile customers can now enjoy the same cellular phone and capacity as Verizon and AT&T customers in the Medical Center's buildings. T-Mobile has been added to the Med Center's distribution antenna system, a network of small antennas that are installed throughout the main campus's buildings to enhance cellular service. The system connects to the carrier's networks via fiber optic cables and amplifies the signal to and from the cell phones. The distribution antenna system allows mobile customers to use their cell phones in areas that otherwise would not get a signal, such as basements, elevators, stairwells, and interior rooms. It is compatible with any T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T device that supports 4G LTE technology. So, of course, it does support LTE, but the fact that this is just now going in or just was put in, I will take a strong guess that T-Mobile has ultra capacity on this DAS system. So this is good to see. This is where T-Mobile still lacks. Those are the two areas that they have to improve on. One is the coverage, right? They still have to expand the coverage natively. And then two, they still have to get more of these DAS systems inside of these types of buildings. Here locally for me, they did it inside of the mall. One of the biggest, busiest malls, they got on the DAS system. And that one was upgraded with N41. So that has me thinking that this one does have it as well. And I'm sure in other places like stadiums, arenas, NBA, NFL, NHL, they still have work to do there as well, which I'm sure they're getting there. But it takes time, right? You just can't make it happen overnight. You have to work with city, municipalities, and get approval, right? And you have to put in for that, say, well ahead of time. And sometimes it can take up to a year to get approval. And then you have to get third parties on board, right? You got to get the fiber team, which is, of course, third party. You got to see if they have a date available. And then they may need permits for them, the digging permits, right? Who knows? Who knows who T-Mobile will be using for that? So all of this has to all come together so they can make this work. So this will take them some additional time to get right. But the fact that they're even doing, and this is in Omaha, Nebraska, the fact that they're doing it in Nebraska where they've lacked coverage for a while natively across the state, it shows that they are, if they're going to do this in a place like Nebraska, I mean, they're going to eventually get to it like in New York, New Jersey, Chicago. They're going to do this in other places too. So this is a start, right? This is big, especially hospitals where it's just hard to get service into, right? It's very hard. Some of these underground basement cafeterias and stuff, it's just harder to get service there. And they just got the DAS system in there. They did it at the mall here locally. That was hard to cover. They had several cell sites with sectors pointing at the mall, and it still wasn't enough at the bottom indoors. And now they put the DAS system indoors, and it completely fixed any of the service issues. So will be interesting to see how this further develops. And this is only what we know publicly. There's likely more DAS systems that are going in that are not being made public or where we don't see articles. So keep that in mind as you think about this. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. If you are new, follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Live. See y'all in the next one. Peace.